Hi, Sean here. I just wanted to go through the benefits now. It's day 365, so it's basically been a year. It's 18th of November 2023 since I started the carnivore diet. And I want to share with you the things that to me are absolutely amazing, the things that have happened in that year. So for me, the most amazing thing is the consistency of the weight loss. So once that weight had come off, I was 86 kg when I started this and went down to 71. I've hovered around 71, 72 ever since. So to me, and that's without any calorie restrictions, I just eat basically meat, dairy, fish when I'm hungry. So I've stuck to that very ultra low carb diet and the carnivore diet. And so from that point, from the weight loss, it seems to be working exceptionally well, I would say, because when you get on these diets that yo-yo, excuse me, that yo-yo up and down, the kinds of things that we've all tried over the years, different diets, the Weight Watcher type diet, the things where we're trying to keep our calories restricted, you name it, we've tried, the rice diet, the potato diet, the banana diet, whatever the latest fad is, all that sort of thing. But this, honestly, is the only thing, just eating meat, that has kept that consistent without even worrying about calories. You don't even look at that. You don't look at it. Your body kind of knows. So that's one thing I want to talk about. So I just have improved gut health. I used to get now and again, especially if I was to have something like a croissant or pastries that had that high fat content in them, I would get issues with my stomach, indigestion basically. Don't get any of that now, not at all, not one bout of indigestion since I've been doing the carnivore. Think about that. If you're a person that has a lot of gut issues, don't just take my word for it. There are tens of thousands of people out there that have used this diet to benefit their gut, and 100% it really does. Inflammation is another thing that people talk about. I used to have problems with my hand along here on my finger's edge and my elbow, especially in winter. In the damp months, I used to get a lot of issues. They're not there anymore. They've gone. And as I've said in a previous video, 180 days back from this one, sort of 6 months in, the biggest thing for me was my eyesight, which improved when I went to my optician and I had to change my prescription. But also my heart health, that improved. I used to have arrhythmia. It was always, fluttering. Every time I had an ECG at the doctor's, the alarm bells would ring. I went for all kinds of tests at the local hospital and also at Papworth Hospital in Cambridge, and basically they couldn't find anything. They just said, oh, it's stress, here's a few medications, take them. I never did. But 2 weeks in on this diet, on this carnivore diet, guess what? No more issues. And this is like another 6 months down from the last video. I still haven't had any palpitations, any missed heartbeats in that time, which to me is the number one reason. For 13 years I had missed heartbeats, fluttering. It was quite disconcerting sometimes. Nothing. 100% working properly, and for that alone I will continue on this diet, which I don't think is a diet, by the way. I think is a lifestyle, and that to me is the most important thing. 365 days, 1 year in to lifestyle. Started this at the 18th of November in 2022, and it's now the 18th of November 2023, and I'm really happy with what has happened. The other thing I wanted to talk about was mental clarity, like being able, at my age, I'm 64, I know I don't look it, do I? The clarity of my mind, it is super clear. I can remember things, I can solve problems. I have a demanding job, which means that I have to solve problems on a daily basis, and I feel that I can confidently look at issues and problems and think in a rounded, fair, balanced way to be able to solve problems. Other people might disagree, but I know the way I feel when I'm on this diet, and I'm sharp. With carbs, if you were to have them, say, in the afternoon, you just get this lull and kind of sleepiness and just fogginess. I know that we hear this a lot on the carnivore, but 100% this was what was happening to me as well. Doesn't happen at all. And I sleep really well. That's another thing. I've always slept well anyway, but I still sleep deeply. I'm refreshed when I wake up in the morning. I'm getting a good 8 to 9 hours sleep every night, which I think is important. The other thing that to me was probably the thing that I don't or haven't talked about before, that to me was the biggest thing with this diet, was people's attitude. They changed. They're like, oh, you're getting too thin, you're getting too skinny. This is as they notice the weight dropping off. Isn't that weird? Isn't that restrictive, eating just the same types of things all the time? And I'm like, no, it's not. Because I'm eating because I need the nutrition. I'm not eating for, this taste or that taste, or making it some kind of emotional thing. For me, bacon and eggs, steak, liver, yep, I like the liver, organ meats, eggs, any kind of fish, but especially mackerel. Those kinds of things, to me, are heaven, because I know I'm putting in the right fuel for my body. Yeah, here in the UK, we've got basically two types of fuel. We've got petrol, we've got diesel. I know we've got electric now, but forget that for the moment. If you're putting in the wrong fuel, you're going to get issues. I see it very simply. But anyway, I wanted a quick update on this year. It's a year on carnivore. And yep, I'm going to continue and carry on all of that stuff that I'm doing to improve my health. I love it. Take care now. See you in the next one.